What is up, everybody?
And Yurt.
Dang it.
What's up, everybody?
We didn't even know if we was even going to see y'all today.
That's right.
Or y'all see us, whatever. But you know what? Here we are.
Here we are, you guys.
What?
I was just going to say I love hump day.
Yeah, it's hump day. Hey, you know what day it is?
It's hump day.
Yeah, and we're approaching that 2-year mark, man. Big time. It's crazy to think about. Totally crazy. I think we've talked about it a lot in our live chats, but I don't know if we've talked about it so much in just videos, maybe here and there. But yeah, August the 20th, 2023. Yeah, will be 2 years that we started out. And a lot has happened, changed. We're literally setting somewhere we never thought we would be. I mean, this is my mom and dad's property.
Yeah.
But we never imagined being here.
No.
And, I call it yurt camp, whatever, But we're here. And we've been here for over a year now. Because we got up here, I think, in June of 2022.
So that's a year and 3 months we've been here. 2 years?
2 months. Year and 2 months.
Year and 2 months.
Yeah. And so a lot has changed. A lot of people has come and gone. It's crazy. Like when you go get a job or something and a lot of times when you get a said job at somewhere, a lot of times someone there. So, you're working with that friend or whatever.
Yeah.
And then, as you work, you gain friends and stuff like that. And then, if you're still working there in 2 or 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, more than likely you're still not friends with those same people that you become friends with. In some cases, you are still friends with some. But I guarantee, the way life is, you're not friends with all of them. But each one of them gave something to you, helped you. Not physically gave you something. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. But they all, we got a little something off everybody.
Yeah. And that's the positive and the beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Is
that we got different things from different people along the journey. And, and it does hurt our hearts, because we are not associated or in the group, in the clique, in the circle, whatever, with these certain people today. And I'm not going to name names because,
there ain't no sense in that.
But for me and Cynthia, we know exactly who it is. People that told us, yeah, you ought to start a channel that you'll have so much support. And we're like, yeah, we would. Gosh, because, we was hanging around YouTubers before we were YouTubers. And we were told by YouTubers, do a channel. You'll have so much support. Look at all the support you're going to have. And it was pointing around at people that were physically there, that are physically doing YouTube.
Yeah.
And 2 years, almost 2 years, few days, week or whatever, less than a week. A lot of those people are not.
They just don't like us no more.
If they watch us, they've never commented. If they watch us, they've never shouted us out. Truth is truth. And, and we're okay with it. Because, just like I've said, I'm 49 years old and I've worked at different places throughout my life.
Yep.
And, day one, week one, you get friends you think is your friends. at that said job, and then as time progresses and goes on, you know, you're being who you are and you're doing your job and all this, that, and other.
Mm-hmm.
And those friends from day one or week one, they ain't sticking up for you. They ain't there for you. I mean, I was in my last job I was in UAW. I was in the union, paid my dues, went to the meetings, voted when we voted. Never had to go on a strike, but I was willing to go on strike for my brothers and my sisters in the union. But when it come to it, whenever I needed them,
They weren't there.
they weren't there. And I talked to an old man that had done worked, you know, his whole life and retired, and he was down here in Tennessee. I think they had moved here or something. I'm talking just short talk, you know, small talk. And was telling him, you know, because I think he may have had a hat. I don't know how the conversation come up, but he was in the UAW. But he worked in the union up north in, you know, one of the car plants or something. And I told him about, you know, me. And he said, you ain't got no union. Don't sound like it. And I thought, wow, even unions are different. And you think that whole big community of UAW, you know, they're there for you. They will back you up. No. So, I mean, it ain't like this is something surprising to me, being in YouTube and you know, from day one, having friends that we thought we would just, oh, this is going to be great, man. I'm going to have all these friends at YouTube that we can stay connected with, and they stay connected with us for all this time. And then we, you know, we go visit them, and maybe they'll come visit us and all this, you know, thinking, you know, and it's none of that. I mean, those of you that's been with us and on our journey, you know who we associate with. You know who we have hung out with, spent time with, and you know who the ones we haven't. And it ain't because of us. I mean, because let me tell you something about me and Cynthia. We're both July babies, and we both, and I say that with, you know, I'm not so much a, what do you call it, zodiac, you know, all in tune with all that. But, you know, I do believe a lot of people in July are, you know, they're full of empathy and sympathy and sensitive. And you know, and me and Cynthia, it really, be honest with you, we're truthful about this. We're truthful with everything. It hurt our feelings that those people are not here, are not supporting us, have not shouted us out. But we know the ones who have. And we appreciate that. And as we're approaching, like I said, the 20th, it's a few days, 2 years, we thank those YouTube channels, creators, those people that we call friends have stayed there with us. They've been our friends, and they're still our friends, and we appreciate that.
Yeah.
And I think you know who you are. Like I said, I'm not naming names. And I think you know who you are if you're watching us, which I don't think they are. But if you are watching us, I think you know that we're talking about you. Because you know better than anybody that you've not shouted CNC out. Y'all, you know, you've not supported us. So I guess I got the wrong impression before we started a YouTube channel that it was huge love and respect.
Yeah,
and,
it blows
just
me
a whole
my
big
mind.
group of family just encouraging and lifting up people and shouting people out and all, you know. But no, it was a bunch of what I've noticed. What has happened in 2 years is a bunch of using, backstabbing, and lies.
Two-faced.
Yeah. And guess what? What was I thinking? It was something different? No, it ain't no different than what's in life. But it just, I guess it shocked me and Cynthia. hurt our hearts. But you know what? We're big enough people. We just keep on going. And
if you fall down,
yeah,
you have to get up.
Right.
And, deal with that emotion, but try to just get up and do it again.
That's right.
Do it again.
That's it. That's exactly
all the stumbling blocks and all, the feelings and all like that.
Yeah.
You guys, somebody can just take you down.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh gosh, this is so bad. How am I going to? Well, you just got to fight. And I promise you'll be okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's exactly right. Because you know what? We are okay. Yeah. Yeah, we're happy. Because you know what? If you wasn't our friend, or if you're not with us now, I guess you never was our friend to begin with. Put it that way, because it is what it is.
It is.
And today's video is what it is. I mean, it coming from the depths of our hearts, and it's truthful. And yeah, there is a question mark there that we still don't know and understand why it happened the way it happened. And people are not in our lives that were in our lives. But you know what? It's okay to have questions sometimes. Because...
And sometimes we don't understand, like...
No.
It'll drive you crazy saying, well, what did we do?
Right. Yeah, we did plenty of that. We did plenty of that.
It will drive you insane.
Well, then eventually we was like, wait a dang minute. I think I was the one that did it. And said, hold up. We didn't do nothing. We didn't do nothing to deserve that. No. But anyways, yeah, that was on my mind. And because, we're approaching 2 years, and this is what we do. And you guys are a big part of our lives, and we appreciate it. And if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, heck, help us out. Hit that subscribe button.
Hit the notification situation.
That's right. And hop on this journey with me and Cynthia, because there's one thing I know in our 2 years of being on YouTube, that you never know what we're going to do. You never know what we're going to say. And you know what? There you go. There's a channel to daggum follow right there, because you know what? We travel sometimes, and we go visit sometimes, and we go just different things, Sometimes we just sit here and talk, and it's okay, because as far as I know, every YouTube channel does that as well, right? Mm-hmm. So I guess we're going to get out of here, and we just appreciate y'all giving an ear and loving on us, and appreciate the journey that you've been with us, because it's made the journey worth the while,
That's right.
So we're going to get out of here, and we'll see y'all tomorrow, the next one, whenever we put out. So hit that notification situation so you know when we do post. Right? So yeah, peace out. Love you guys.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I made an earthquake happen.
Yeah, you made an earthquake.
So you told him you loved him?
Baby, yes.
Okay,
Worry
you guys.
about your situation. Okay?
No. Okay, you guys, I just wanted to say to all of you in the whole world, please don't give up.
That's right.
Please don't.
Yep.
Because you're special and you're so worth. And guess what? Always tuck in that you've got a purpose. I promise you've got a purpose.
We got a purpose, y'all. We have a purpose.
Just don't quit.
Right.
So, that being said, you guys, have a beautiful supper, breakfast, lunch, and we will see you, woohoo, on the next one.
Yep.
Love you guys.
Yeah. Y'all have a good one.
Hopefully everybody felt that.
I'm sure you get close enough. Dadgummit.
I love them.
Y'all have a good one. Quit looking at me and look at them. God.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Love
Yurt.
y'all.